Success is not an accident. It's not about luck or being born into the right family. Success is built one choice, one habit, one day at a time. And I believe that you are destined for success. No matter where you are today, if you develop the right habits, nothing can hold you back. So let me share with you 7 habits of highly successful people. Habits that will take you from where you are to where you are meant to be. Success begins in the mind. If you can't see yourself achieving great things, you'll never take the steps necessary to get there. Too many people let their current circumstances define their future. They look at their past failures, their limited resources, or the challenges in front of them, and they think, this is all there is. But the truth is, where you are today is not where you have to stay. Your potential is far greater than your present situation. Highly successful people don't let setbacks shrink their vision. They don't allow a lack of opportunities, resources, or support to limit what they believe is possible. Instead, they dare to dream beyond their surroundings. They see themselves breaking barriers, reaching new heights, and accomplishing things others said were impossible. You have to stretch your thinking beyond what seems logical. Maybe you've been told no one in your family has ever done that, or people from your background don't succeed in that field. But just because it hasn't been done before doesn't mean you can't be the first. When you elevate your thinking, you elevate your life. Instead of focusing on what's missing, focus on the possibilities. Instead of saying, I don't have the right connections, say, the right people are coming into my life. Instead of thinking, I've failed too many times, declare, every failure is preparing me for something greater. What you focus on expands. If you keep looking at limitations, you'll stay stuck. But when you lift your eyes and start seeing yourself in a new way, doors will begin to open. It doesn't matter where you start. What matters is where you're headed. Many of the world's most successful people came from humble beginnings. They didn't have all the advantages, but they had the right mindset. They refused to be defined by their present struggles because they knew they were created for more. You have that same power inside you. The only thing standing between you and your greatest potential is the way you see yourself. Shift your perspective, think bigger, and watch how your life begins to rise. Your words have power. Every time you speak, you are planting seeds. Seeds of success, seeds of failure, seeds of faith, or seeds of doubt. What you say about yourself, your future, and your situation is shaping the direction of your life. You cannot talk defeat and expect victory. You can't speak lack and expect abundance. If you want to see success, joy, and breakthroughs, you have to start declaring them over your life. Highly successful people understand this. They don't go around saying, I'll never get that promotion, I'm not smart enough, or I'll probably fail like I did before. No, they speak life into their future. They say, I am talented, I am favored, I am equipped, and I am prepared for every challenge that comes my way. They don't wait to feel confident before they speak confidence. They speak it first, and then their mind and actions align with their words. Maybe you've faced disappointments. Maybe you've been told you're not good enough, not qualified, or that your dreams are unrealistic. But that doesn't have to be your story. You have the power to rewrite your future with your words. Stop repeating the negativity. Stop reinforcing the doubt. And start declaring who you were meant to be. Say, I am strong. I am capable. I am walking into new opportunities. Even if you don't see it yet, keep speaking it. Your words are sending out a signal, attracting the right people, the right opportunities, and the right breakthroughs. You may be facing challenges today, but don't use your words to describe your situation. Use them to change your situation. Instead of saying, this is too hard, say, I have everything I need to overcome this. Instead of saying, I'll never get out of this struggle, say, I'm on my way to something better. Speak victory, speak increase, speak blessings. When you do, you are setting the course for your future. Your life will rise to the level of your words, so make sure you're speaking in the direction of your destiny. If you want to step into success, you have to take full responsibility for your life. You cannot move forward while blaming your past, your circumstances, or other people for where you are. Successful people don't waste time making excuses. They don't sit around saying, I would be further along if my family had supported me, Or I could have done more if the economy was better. No, they take ownership of their actions, their choices, and their future. The truth is, life is not always fair. We all face challenges, setbacks, and things beyond our control. But here's the key. You may not be able to control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. You can either let obstacles become excuses, or you can use them as fuel to push you forward. Highly successful people refuse to let circumstances define them. They don't wait for the perfect conditions to start. They start where they are with what they have, and they keep going no matter what. Making excuses might feel comfortable in the moment, but it will keep you stuck in the same place. You can justify why things aren't working out, or you can rise up and decide, I am responsible for my own success. When you take responsibility, you take back your power. You are no longer waiting for someone else to change your life. You step up and make it happen. Maybe you didn't have the best start. Maybe you faced unfair situations, but don't let that become a crutch. Instead of saying, I didn't have the right opportunities, say, I'm going to create my own opportunities. Instead of saying, no one ever taught me how, say, I'm going to learn everything I need to succeed. When you shift from excuses to responsibility, doors will start to open. You'll find new solutions, new strength, and new momentum. Today is the day to let go of blame and excuses. Own your decisions, own your progress, own your future. The moment you do, you step into the driver's seat of your life. And when you take control, there's no limit to how far you can go. Success isn't about talent alone. It's not just about having big dreams. It's about the ability to stay consistent. Even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it, even when the results aren't showing up as fast as you'd like. Highly successful people don't rely on motivation to keep going. Motivation is great, but it comes and goes. What really moves you forward is discipline. The ability to show up, put in the work, and stay committed no matter how you feel. Maybe you've started something before, but when it got difficult, you walked away. Maybe you set big goals, but when you didn't see immediate results, you got discouraged. But here's the key. Breakthroughs don't happen overnight. Growth takes time. Progress isn't always obvious. Some of the greatest victories come from pushing through when everything in you says to quit. Think about an athlete training for a championship. They don't just work hard when they feel like it. They don't quit after a few tough days. They show up day after day, rain or shine, because they know that consistency is what builds strength, skill, and success. The same principle applies to your dreams. You may not see the results right away, but every effort, every late night, every extra mile you go is adding up. Maybe right now you feel like nothing is happening. You've been working, believing, staying faithful, but you're not seeing the progress you expected. Let me encourage you. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not working. Growth is happening beneath the surface. Stay consistent in your efforts, your attitude, your faith. Keep showing up. Keep pushing forward. Success belongs to those who refuse to quit. The ones who wake up every day and say, I may not feel like it, but I'm going to keep going. You are closer than you think. Stay consistent and you will see doors open, opportunities appear, and success unfold in ways you never imagined. Your perseverance will pay off. The people you surround yourself with have a powerful influence on your success, your mindset, and your future. You cannot expect to rise higher if you're constantly surrounded by people who pull you down. Highly successful people understand this, and they are intentional about the relationships they allow into their lives. Look around you. Who are you spending the most time with? Do they inspire you? Do they challenge you to be better? Do they speak life and encouragement into your dreams? Or do they constantly complain, focus on problems, and bring negativity? The truth is, you will rise or fall to the level of the people around you. If you spend time with people who are lazy, unmotivated, or always making excuses, it will rub off on you. But if you surround yourself with driven, positive, goal-oriented people, their energy will push you to grow. Their mindset will challenge you to think bigger. Their example will show you what's possible. Successful people don't waste time with negative influences. They don't entertain friendships that drain their energy or relationships that keep them stuck. They understand that not everyone can go where they're going. Some people are fine staying in mediocrity, settling for less, and making excuses. And if you're not careful, they will hold you back from your destiny. Maybe you have a friend who always tells you that dream is too big, or you should just be happy with where you are. Maybe there's someone in your life who constantly criticizes your efforts, dismisses your goals, or makes you doubt yourself. You don't have to cut them off completely, but you do have to set boundaries. You can love people from a distance. You can be kind without allowing their words or attitudes to shape your future. On the other hand, when you find people who encourage you, support you, and push you to be better, hold on to them. Spend more time with those who uplift you, who believe in your dreams even when you have doubts. Look for mentors, coaches, and friends who challenge you to grow. Surround yourself with people who are already where you want to be. If you want to be successful in business, connect with entrepreneurs and innovators. If you want to be healthier, spend time with people who prioritize fitness and well-being. Jim Rohn said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." If you want to go to the next level, evaluate your circle. Ask yourself, are the people around me pushing me forward or holding me back? Are they speaking life or speaking doubt? Are they building me up or pulling me down? Your environment matters. The right people will open doors, inspire ideas, and give you the courage to step into your greatness. The wrong people will keep you stuck, distracted, and doubting yourself. Choose wisely. Your future depends on it. Excellence is not about who's watching. It's not about getting recognition, praise, or applause. It's about who you are when no one is looking. Successful people don't wait for someone to notice their hard work before they give their best. They give their best simply because they have a standard of excellence. They understand that what they do in private will eventually show up in public. It's easy to slack off when you think no one will find out. It's tempting to cut corners, do the bare minimum, or give half-hearted effort when there's no immediate reward. But here's the truth. The way you do the small things is the way you'll do the big things. If you take shortcuts when no one is watching, it will become a habit. If you only give your best when someone is evaluating you, you're not truly committed. Success isn't built on occasional bursts of effort. It's built on consistent excellence, no matter the circumstances. Think about an athlete training for a championship. When the stadium is full and the cameras are rolling, they perform at the highest level. But what most people don't see is the hours of training when no one is watching. The early mornings, the extra practice, the discipline when they could have taken a break. That's what makes them great. Their success isn't determined by what they do under the spotlight. It's determined by the effort they put in when no one else is around. The same principle applies to every area of life. Maybe you're at a job where no one appreciates your effort. Maybe you feel like your hard work goes unnoticed. Maybe you've been putting in extra hours, showing up early, staying late, and no one seems to care. Let me tell you, you're not wasting your time. Every moment of excellence is a seed planted, and at the right time, it will bring a harvest. The right people will notice. The right opportunities will come. Doors will open that you never expected, all because you stayed faithful in the small things. Successful people don't wait for validation to do their best. They work with integrity, knowing that their character is being built in the unseen moments. If you're a student, give your best on every assignment, not just the ones that count for a big grade. If you're building a business, put in the effort even when no clients are watching. If you're working toward a goal, stay committed even when progress is slow. Your efforts may not be recognized right away, but don't let that discourage you. Someone is always watching. And more importantly, your habits are shaping your future. When you develop a mindset of excellence, you become the kind of person that opportunities gravitate toward. People will trust you, respect you, and want to work with you because they know you're consistent. So don't do things halfway. Don't just work hard when the boss is around, when the teacher is grading, or when the audience is clapping. Give your best no matter what, because you are setting the foundation for a life of greatness. When you commit to excellence in everything you do, success will follow you. The right doors will open and you'll rise higher than you ever imagined. Life is full of challenges, obstacles, and moments that test your patience, your strength, and your belief in yourself. There will be times when things don't go as planned, when the dream seems too far away, when the journey feels too hard. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. Successful people refuse to give up. They keep the faith even when it's hard. Maybe you've been working toward a goal for years, but you're not seeing the results you expected. Maybe you've faced setback after setback, and now you're wondering if it's even worth it. But let me tell you something. Just because you don't see progress doesn't mean it's not happening. Growth is often invisible. Seeds take time to sprout. The breakthrough you've been waiting for could be just around the corner, but if you quit now, you'll never see it. History is filled with people who almost gave up, but chose to press on. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before he successfully created the light bulb. Walt Disney was told he wasn't creative enough. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first job. Imagine if they had stopped when things got tough. The world would be a very different place. Your success story is still being written, and you have the power to turn the page. The key is to keep your faith strong. Faith means believing even when you don't see the evidence yet. Faith means trusting that the hard work you're putting in today will pay off tomorrow. Faith means knowing that setbacks are not the end of the story. They are simply a setup for something greater. Maybe right now, things feel unfair. Maybe the doors you were counting on have closed. Maybe you're tired of waiting, wondering why it's taking so long. But what if the delay is not a denial? What if this season is preparing you for something bigger than you ever imagined? If you stay the course, if you keep believing, if you refuse to let go of your vision, you will step into the success that is meant for you. Too often people quit right before their breakthrough. They walk away because they don't see progress, not realizing that one more step, one more push, one more day of faith could change everything. You don't fail when things go wrong. You fail when you stop trying. The road to success is not a straight path. It has detours, roadblocks, and moments that make you question everything. But every great achievement in history happened because someone decided to hold on, to keep going, to believe, even when the odds were against them. So don't let frustration talk you out of your destiny. Don't let disappointment convince you that it's over. You are stronger than you think. You have come too far to turn back now. The best days of your life are still ahead of you. The right opportunities, the right people, the right moments, they are coming. Keep pushing, keep striving, and most importantly, keep the faith. One day you will look back and realize that every struggle, every delay, every challenge was shaping you for something greater. You will stand in the victory that you never gave up on. Stay the course, your breakthrough is coming. So my challenge to you today is this: don't give up. Don't let temporary setbacks make you abandon a permanent destiny. What you're believing for, what you're working toward, what you're dreaming of, it's still possible. The delays, the disappointments, the difficulties, they're not there to stop you, they are there to strengthen you. Every great success story is written with moments of struggle, but the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is the decision to keep going. You have what it takes. You are stronger than your challenges. You are bigger than your setbacks. Keep believing, keep pushing forward, and keep speaking life into your future. Because one day, you will look back and realize that every tear, every sacrifice, every moment of faith was worth it. You will stand in the middle of your breakthrough, in the reality of what you once only imagined, and you will say, I'm so glad I never gave up. So stay the course, keep the faith, and get ready. Your best days are still ahead.